Alright, one last video. I'm going to do a couple off of this page and you get the rest. This is page number 17 in your packet, so please turn to page 17. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do, I think, number 4 and number 5, and then you're going to get the rest of these. Okay, alright. So we're going to prove that these are going to, or show that they are congruent. So if I look at the first one, number 4, if I label it, because they're both marked the same, is I have an angle, I have a side and an angle. If I look up top, is that one of my 3? Yes, it is. It's the first one listed there. So they are congruent by angle, side, angle. Okay, if I do GHJ, that goes from the blank one to the double angle to the single angle. So I have to go from the blank one to the double angle to the single angle. So what is that? How am I going to name that one? Is ARE. Got to follow the same pattern of the markings on the triangle, or on the two triangles. Alright, so number 5. So they're still marked the same. So I have an angle, and a side, and sure enough that's one of them that's listed up there. So they are congruent by an angle, and a side. I like to give the reason before I show it. So then they did ABC, so that went from the blank one to the double, the single. So I'm going to go from the blank one to the double to the single, so I would have to name it DST. Okay? Alright, so I think you're getting a bonus if you finish both pages 7 and 13 today. Okay, now one thing you got to do at the bottom of this, I'm not sure what it spells, but you look for number 1, and we're going to fill in RWI. So if I go in order, this was RWI. If we go to number 2, 2 was ESH. So 2, I'm going to first one I do E, and then S, and then H. We also did number 4, and my answer was ARE. So if I go to 4, and the first slot is going to be an A, an R, and an E. And lastly, number 5 was DST. 5, so I'm going to put a D here, an S here, and a T here. Okay? Alright, I don't know what it says. It did say that there were 3 side angle sides, 3 angle side, angle side, 2 ASA, and 5 side, and 2 side sides. Okay? Alright, so you can kind of count them off as you go, because that gives you a total of 12, because that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Alright, hope this helps. Finish it up and have a great weekend.